What's up?
Hi there.
Wake up, kids.
Sarah back here.
Yeah.
Way back here.
Hi.
Steve Futterman from CBS Radio.
How are you?
Fine. Congratulations on the award.
Thank you.
Could you expand a bit on why you decided to comment on what you commented about tonight? I'm sure none of us are shocked that it's being brought up here this
Yeah.
evening, but what went behind it with you, and was it a tough decision or an easy decision?
No, it was. It wasn't a tough decision to come up with what I wanted to say. I mean, I am not an immigrant. I was born here, so in terms of how I can speak about it from a personal standpoint, from my youth or something, wasn't available to me. So I just wanted to have an opportunity to mention the inclusivity that I think is required right now in general, and the ACLU to me represents that sort of across the board. And they do really rely on funds from people like you and me. So, and at this time, it's an odd thing because this has been a very celebratory time in my life in terms of my work being recognized, and at the same time, it's sort of dovetailing with a very interesting time in our country. And so, even as I was getting ready tonight, as excited and as honored as I was, I felt the duality of the celebration and also the seriousness of people who are at JFK right now, people who are at LAX, people who are at airports all over the country. It just feels like a grave time. So at the same time, I also feel very honored and proud. So I'm trying to find a place to put it where I can be celebratory and also give the day its appropriate weight.
Sarah, right here next to him.
Sorry, hi.
Hi, Karina with Yahoo. In this time of women's marches and whatnot, what did you take away from Marcia Clark?
Everything I possibly could. To me, she is an incredibly smart, complicated, not without flaw, human woman, and I find that very relatable. I too am full of flaws and complications, and sometimes I think more and more this is less true. Certainly on television, you are seeing such a diverse, complicated character now more than you used to. So, but still, what we've got going on outside of the entertainment industry sort of strikes a little bit of fear. So I feel very honored to have played her, and I don't know when I'll come across a role like that again. So.
Hi, down here, Ryan
Hi.
Roschke with Pop Sugar.
Sugar.
As an actor in this political climate, do you feel pressured to kind of make these statements or to act in a specific way or to be outspoken, or is that come
I
inherently
don't think
to
that
you?
anyone should feel pressure to do anything about anything. I think we should all now be able to speak our minds as we see fit. I do think silence is not golden at this particular time. I do think if you have a platform and a place to say it with a large audience and you can reach further, then you should take the opportunity. But I don't want anyone to feel that they're failing if they're not doing it, or if they forget to, or if they get overwhelmed. It's what happens to you when you get up there, and I could never have said this to you a year ago because I hadn't had the experience, but I have been getting up there more than I ever have, and it is hard to keep your bearings, and when you feel the extra desire to communicate a larger worldview, you do feel that weight. But I think people should do whatever they are moved to do in general. Oh, did you want to ask it? Ask it.
Well, you said when you get up there, it's hard to keep your bearings. This has been a very celebratory time for you.
Yes.
Is it hard to keep your bearings with the responsibility of acting, with the responsibility of limit, reaching that limit again? What has all these compliments, what has this be done?
Well, that's hard too. It's a blessing and a curse, because now I fear the next time I come out of the gate with something, people will be going, well, that wasn't as good as Marcia Clark. And then, but that's just a normal, I think, human reaction to having some success. That I'm 42 years old and I've been working for a long time, and I've certainly been employed and made my living as an actress for many, many years. But this is a whole new world that I'm living in, absolutely. And with that does come a whole new set of neuroses for me, particularly, where I do think, oh God, I hope I don't disappoint next time I put something out there. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I'm taking this with me, if you don't mind.